Fastball up and outside. Count 2 balls, 2 strikes to Bryce Tweet. Two-two pitch, breaking ball up and outside, ball 3. A full count, and the runner will be off on the pitch with 2 away. The wind now blowing towards home plate from right field. Fastball through the right side, and that'll take the Panthers' 4th run across and put them on the lead as that throw goes into third base. So Bryce Tweet delivers the go-ahead RBI as DJ Scott comes around to score. So 4 across, 3 hits in the half inning, and here comes designated hitter Matteo Lake. So designated hitter Matteo Lake lined out to right field. Last half inning, off-speed pitch on the outside corner called strike 1. We apologize, we had to start the stream. It's a fresh stream as the internet went out here, the Wi-Fi in the press box at Union Stadium. So now we're hardwired in. Should have no issues the remainder of the day, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Bryce Tweet just delivered an RBI single to score. DJ Scott put the Panthers on top 4-3. Still bottom of the 3rd inning. Now 1 ball, 1 strike. And that pitch up and outside, ball 2 to Matteo Lake. I'll see if Coach Sullivan and the Panthers do anything here offensively, 1st and 3rd, with the left-handed hitting Lake up. Bryce Tweet at first base, Will Aspie at third base. Tweet bluffs and base hit, hard hit past Bryce Tweet. And Tweet's going 1st to 3rd. The throw of the relay man O'Sullivan, and he's dead to rights at third base. The 9-6-5 put out, but the Panthers played another run. We're headed to the top of the 4th. Panthers 5, Mustangs 3. After the single by French, that brings up the catcher, Nick Strong. See how Reed Peters and the Mustangs play this if they try to sacrifice with their 9 batter, the catcher, Nick Strong. Strong did double his first time through. Played to the 3rd run for the Mustangs. That fastball outside corner called strike 1. Line drive down the right field line. And going first to third is French, as Aspie gets that ball and fires into Nordby at second base. So runners at the corners. Nobody out, top of the 4th. Leadoff man Jack Tomlinson coming to the plate. So Strong 2 for 2, a single and a double here this afternoon. French also 2 for 2. They're at the corners. French at third, Strong at first, and leadoff man Tomlinson 0 for 2 with a flyout and a strikeout, with an opportunity to cut into the Panthers' lead. Breaking ball in there called strike 1. A step off bluff attempt over towards Strong at first base as he chases himself back. Tolly sets the belt. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball up out of the zone, ball 1. Tully has a sign from Coates. 1-1 pitch. Changeup towards the third baseman. Bachillier, his only play is going to be to first base and throws up the line. Gets away from Agrella. Runners at second and third. 1 run in. First pitch to O'Sullivan's fouled straight back out of play. So 3 hits in a row to lead things off here in the top of the 4th inning for the Mustangs after giving up 5 in the bottom of the 3rd. Squibb RBI single off the end of the bat by Tomlinson, and then advances to second on the throwing error by Bachillier. Strong also moving up 90 feet. He's at third base on the error. And the shortstop O'Sullivan, pop fly. There should be room for Agrella as he calls for it and doesn't get there. Had room, but did not get there. And so the ball lands in foul territory. And O'Sullivan lives to see another pitch. High fly ball down the left field line, out of play. Count remains no balls, 2 strikes to the shortstop, O'Sullivan. Flew out to right field his first time through, hit by a pitch back in the second. Bats here with runners at second and third, nobody out. Top of the 4th inning, 5-4 ball game. Panthers on top, and breaking ball, and O'Sullivan fights it off, stays alive. Tully has a sign from coach, sets at the belt. The 0-2 pitch, high and tight, got the jersey of O'Sullivan, so he's hit by a pitch for the second time here in the ball game. Bases loaded for the Mustangs, so not the half inning you wanted for Tully after your team scored 5 and staked you to a lead, and that's going to be it. As Coach Sullivan comes out, he's going to make the change. We'll step away and be right back. The new pitcher for the Panthers, left-hander Kai Peterson. He inherits 3 base runners, and the first pitch is a breaking ball, gets away from Coates, but Nick Strong holds up at third base. The 1-0 pitch in tight on Mettings, 2 balls, no strikes. The top hitter for the Mustangs. 0 for 2 this afternoon, ground out and a fly out. Hitters count for Mettings, 2 balls, no strikes. O'Sullivan at first, Tomlinson at second, Strong at third. 1 already in, 5-4 ball game, Panthers on top. Fastball misses up and in. 3 balls, no strikes. To the 3-hitter Mettings. The 3-0 pitch, fastball, ball 4. So free pass issued, and the ball game tied 5-5. Still nobody out. Still bases loaded for the designated hitter Cole Santander. No RBI walk for Mettings. Tomlinson moves up to third, O'Sullivan to second, Mettings down to first. And the cleanup man, Santander, is hit by a pitch. So 5 balls, 2 runs since Peterson's coming to the ball game. Bases still loaded, nobody out for the 5-hitter Pernetti. Breaking ball misses up and into Pernetti. Time called by Pernetti. Peterson, the Panthers looking for a strike, looking for an out, preferably a 2-ball. And that fastball's in there, called strike 1. So 3 hits, 3 free passes. Mustangs have scored 3. They're back on top. 6-5. And Panthers still in a jam. That fastball catches the outside corner, called strike 2, and Pernetti does not like it. One ball, 2 strikes. Fastball swung on a miss, so big strikeout for Peterson and the Panthers. Oh, one away, and now one pitch away from getting out of this jam. And leave it in a one-run ball game for the right fielder, Nico Regino. Fastball in the dirt, blocked, and kept close enough by Coates to avoid O'Sullivan advancing on the wild pitch. Fly ball out to left field. There to make the grab is Bryce Tweet. And the Mustangs score another one on the sac fly. Panthers trying to appeal at third base. And the field saying it's the home plate umpire's call. Now he's tuned in and calls him safe. So 4 across, 7-5 ball game for Kieran Davis. So sacrifice fly for the second out. Scores O'Sullivan. And that pitch in there called strike one. First and second, 2 away. Third baseman Kieran Davis at the plate. Meddings at second, Santander at first. Inside move check on Meddings at second base. No throw from Peterson. The 0-1 pitch. Breaking ball outside off the plate. Ball one. Another check on Meddings at second base. Dives back safely. No throw made by Peterson. And pickoff attempt at first base, and Santander is dead to rights. We're headed to the bottom of the fourth. Mustangs 7, Panthers 5. So bottom of the fourth inning, new pitcher into the ballgame for the Mustangs, left-hander Jace Root, who also worked in relief here on Tuesday afternoon. For left-hander, 2.30 earned run average, 1-0, record 15 2/3 inning of work. 14th appearance of the season, leads the Mustang staff, and the first pitch to Coates is high and outside, ball one. Over the Mustangs, 3 in the second, 4 in the fourth. Panthers 5 in the bottom of the third, 7-5 ball game. Mustangs doing it on 7 hits, no errors. Panthers 4 hits, 1 error. Fastball high and outside, 2 balls, no strikes. To the leadoff man, 7th place in the order, Clayton Coates. He'll be followed by Bachillier and Rogalski. 7-8-9 for the Panthers here, bottom of the fourth inning, against left-hander Jace Root. High fly ball off the bat of Clayton Coates. Back to left, off the fence. And that'll be a stand-up double for Clayton Coates. Nearly poked that ball out of here, but off high on the fence. And a stand-up leadoff double for the catcher, Clayton Coates. That brings up third baseman Vinny Bachillier. So Jace Root greeted by Clayton Coates. Runner at second. Nobody out for Bachillier. Off-speed pitch low and inside, ball one. So bullpen game now for both teams. Third pitcher of the afternoon, Jace Root for the Mustangs. And the 1-0 pitch outside, ball two. So another hitter's count for the Panthers. See if Bachillier can get something to do damage with. Coach sitting fastball on his 2-0, nearly drove it out of the U. Breaking ball, catches the outside corner, says the home plate umpire, so the count 2 balls, 1 strike. Good discipline by Bachillier. 2-0, probably not the breaking ball you want, as it stayed away just like that one does. That one, though, off the plate. 3 balls, 1 strike. See if Root and the Mustangs challenge Bachillier with first base open. Root sets at the chest. 3-1 pitch. Fastball swung on a miss, and the count full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Checking the runner at second base, the 3-2 pitch. Base hit out into right center field. That'll score Clayton Coates. Bachillier, big turnaround first. As Regino gets the throw in, Bachillier, an RBI single, 7-6 to score. As Elijah Rogalski comes to the plate. So Mustangs go to the bullpen again. Fourth pitcher of the afternoon is number 5, David Rodriguez, 9.64 earned run average. His 6th appearance, just 4 2/3 inning of work thus far. And he inherits a base runner, Vinny Bachillier at first base. Fastball high and inside to Rogalski. 1 ball, no strikes. Fastball's in there, called strike 1. Breaking ball misses off the plate outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Leadoff man Aiden Nordby in the on-deck circle. Rogalski, no official at bat here this afternoon. Hit by a pitch. Came around to score the second run of the ball game for the Panthers last half inning. Check on Bachillier at first base. Back safely ahead of Pernetti's tag. Another check on Bachillier, high throw. Pernetti able to pull it down. Fastball foul tipped into the glove of Strong, off the bat of Rogalski. They'll count 2 balls, 2 strikes. Rodriguez sets at the belt. 2-2 pitch spoiled by Rogalski, fouled out of play. Another 2-2 pitch, breaking ball, and Rogalski is able to hold up the appeal and does indeed hold up. Strong tried to sell it, apply the tag and ask for help. Oh, full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. We'll see what Coach Sullivan and the Panthers do with Bachillier at first base. If they trust Rogalski's not going to strike out, do they put him in motion? And Mustangs wondering the same thing as they check on Bachillier at first. He's back safely ahead of Pernetti's tag. A lot of action in this ball game so far. We're only in the bottom of the 4th inning. Nearly 2 hours into this ball game. Oh, slug's pace as it's a bullpen game here at the U. High fly ball to the right fielder, Nico Regino. He's drifting in and is there to make the first out of the 4th. The leadoff man, second baseman Aiden Nordby. One away, one aboard here, bottom of the fourth. Panthers down by one. Rodriguez off-speed pitch is in there, called strike one. The 0-1 pitch from Rodriguez. Fastball up and outside, ball one. Rodriguez sets at the belt. The 1-1 pitch. Breaking ball high and outside, ball two. Well, Rodriguez got the first high call to Nordby and hasn't got the next two. Count in Nordby's favor, 2 balls, 1 strike. Nordby struck out in the first, walked and scored the third run of the ballgame for the Panthers in the third. Check on Bachillier at first base. Back in safely. No tag applied by Pernetti. Two 1 pitch is low. Ball three. 3 balls, 1 strike to Nordby. Three 1 pitch to Nordby. Fastball inside, called strike two. The count runs full. No full count. We'll see how Panthers and Coach Sullivan play this with Bachillier at first. He's off and running, and that pitch low and inside, ball 4. First and second for the center fielder, DJ Scott. So center fielder DJ Scott, 1 for 2, 2 RBI single, last half inning. Put the Panthers on the board, first hit of the ball game as well. And bats here with the tying run in scoring position. Breaking ball low and in the dirt, ball 1. Check on Bachillier at second base. Fastball inside, ball 2. And Rodriguez, falling behind the Panther hitters, was able to retire Rogalski. Free pass issued to Nordby. And now 2 balls, no strikes to DJ Scott. Long look into the dugout. And just like that, the revolving door continues as the signal to the bullpen by the Mustangs pitching coach. We'll step away and we'll be right back after the change. So new pitcher into the ball game for the Mustangs. 5th of the afternoon, 3rd of the inning is number 19, Caleb Davis, the right-hander. 1-0 record, 2.08 earned run average. 7th appearance, just 8 2/3 inning of work thus far. A 2-0 pitch by Davis is behind Scott, and moving up on the wild pitch are the Panthers runners, Bachillier and Nordby. So 3 balls, no strikes to DJ Scott. First base now open. Runners at second and third. Mustangs will play the corner up. Now midway at the corners. Normal depth up the middle. High fly ball to shallow right center field. Moving back to the second baseman for the catch. A run down here at third. That's 3 outs. There was already 1 out. There was already 1 out on the fly out, the pop fly on the batter, and now the 3rd out on the tag. Seven, 8, 9 for the Mustangs here in the top of the 5th inning, clinging to a 7-6 lead. Back out to work, Kai Peterson, fastball, high fly ball out to center fielder DJ Scott, who's there for the 1st out. So 1 pitch, 1 out in the top of the 5th inning. That brings up the left fielder, Blaine French, 2 for 2 here in the ball game. So confusion there to end the bottom of the 4th inning. There was 1 out when the ball was hit by DJ Scott. Fly ball to the second baseman, shallow right center field. Fastball called strike 1 to French. And Bachillier bluff tagged at third base, and Nordby read that as he was tagging up all the way, and he came hard to third, got caught up in a rundown. That breaking ball in there called strike 2. No balls, 2 strikes to French. Oh, the catcher's strong, threw it down to second base. After Nordby retreated to second, they chased him back to third. Rogalski headed towards home. They stopped him. He went back to third. Nordby from third had to go back to second. And finally, the Mustangs ran him down towards third for the third out before Bachillier could score. Oh, the 0-2 pitch grounded to Agrella at first. He goes into the 3-4 hole, makes the play, flips to Peterson, who's covering first for the 3-1 putout. Oh, 2 away for the 9-hitter Strong. So 2 quick outs by Peterson. Faces the 9-batter Strong. That pitch fouled straight back into the plexiglass here at the U. Fastball high and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Pitch fouled back into the net and count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Little pop fly liner over the head of Bachillier. Nice diving backhand stop by Rogalski on the short hop. And from his knees, tried to throw out Strong. So it'll be an infield single for the catcher, his 3rd hit of the ball game. That brings up leadoff man Jack Tomlinson, who bats right-handed, facing the left-handed Peterson. Wild pitch gets away from Coates, and Strong moves up 90 feet to second base. Two quick outs, an infield single by Strong, and now into scoring position on the wild pitch for Tomlinson. Fly ball out to left field. Bryce Tweet chasing it back and has it 3 yards before the warning track for the 3rd out. We're headed to the bottom of the 5th. Mustangs 7, Panthers 6. Well, bottom of the 5th inning, 7-6 Mustangs on top of the Panthers. 3-4-5, Aspie, Agrella, and Bryce Tweet. High fly ball off the bat of Aspie. And on the warning track to make the grab is Tomlinson. So Aspie gave it a ride, but tried to hit it to the deeper part here at the U. Oh, one away here, bottom of the 5th inning. Loud out off the bat of Aspie. Fastball outside corner from Caleb Davis, strike one. Off-speed pitch up and out, ball one. Fastball fouled back off of the catcher, Nick Strong. Count ball, 1 ball, 2 strikes. One-two pitch from Davis. Off-speed pitch, swung on and missed. So 2 away for the left fielder, Bryce Tweet. Off speed in there, called strike one. Breaking ball high and outside, ball one. High fly ball off the bat of Bryce Tweet. Into fair territory, Nick Strong with the F2 put out. We're headed to the 6th. 7-6 Mustangs still on top. First pitch from Peterson. Here's a strike to O'Sullivan. 2-3-4 for the Mustangs here in the top of the 6th inning, leading the Panthers 7-6. Fastball low and inside, ball 1. Foul ball on the check swing by O'Sullivan. So count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fastball outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. O'Sullivan 0 for 1. Been hit by a pitch twice, scored a run. Waits the 2-2 pitch from Peterson. Fastball, high fly ball, out to left center field, pushes Scott back. He settles under it for the first out. Second baseman Zach Meddings 0 for 2 with a walk here this afternoon. Breaking ball is in there, called strike 1 from Peterson. The 0-1 pitch. Foul down the right field line, out of play. So no balls, 2 strikes. Another foul ball off the bat of Meddings, so the count remains no balls, 2 strikes. Another 0-2 pitch from Peterson. Is low and inside, and Meddings able to hold up on that one. Looked good out of the hand, but Meddings took it all the way. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Foul ball off the bat of Meddings, trickles in front of the Mustangs dugout. Breaking ball misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two-two pitch from Peterson. Another breaking ball, and that one just misses. And Meddings shaking his head yes, like he saw it all the way. 2 really close ones from Peterson. They were called balls, and the count now full 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 met-ins. Full count payoff pitch from Peterson. High chopper to Rogalski. High throw. He's able to come down and make the tag is Agrella for the 6-3 putout. So good play by Rogalski. Bachillier had to get out of his way quickly so he could fire over to first. High throw pulled down by Agrella. Applies the tag to Medins. 6-3 putout. That brings out the designated hitter, Cole Santander. 2 away, no one aboard. Check swing, yes he did, says home plate umpire. So 1 strike to Santander. In the bottom of the 6th for the Panthers, it'll be 6, 7, 8, the scheduled batters, Lake, Coates, and Bachillier. Peterson, the Panthers, hoping it'll still be a 1-run ball game. 7-6 the score. A 1 pitch. In the dirt, gets by Coates. Misses Santander. The count even 1 ball, 1 strike. Peterson sets at the belt, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled down the right field line, out of play. Well, Peterson had 1 ball, 2 strikes on Santander. Cleanup batter for the Mustangs. 0 for 2, hit by a pitch and picked off here this afternoon. One-two pitch, off-speed pitch, swung on and missed. We're headed to the bottom of the 6th. Mustangs 7, Panthers 6. Caleb Davis back out to work, bottom of the 6th inning. Mustangs 7, Panthers 6. Breaking ball outside corner called strike one. Peterson able to set down the Mustangs in order 1-2-3 in the 6th inning. Just the second time the Panthers have been able to do that. Detoli did that in the top of the 1st inning. Matteo Lake bats here, leading things off. He'll be followed by Coates and Bachillier. Another called strike, so Lake, no balls, 2 strikes in a hole. Lake awaits the 0-2 from Caleb Davis, who winds. The pitch. Pitch just off the plate outside. Good pitcher's pitch. Matteo Lake not biting on it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Davis checks the wristband for the sign, toes the rubber. Now winds the 1-2 pitch. Curveball hammered down to right field. Matteo Lake back as Regino, and this ball is out of here. So 1-2 hanging breaking ball, and Lake got every bit of it. Sends it out of here to right field, and just like that, the ball game is tied. So new ball game at the U. Clayton Coates, the batter. Fastball outside corner called strike one. Fastball, that one outside off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. So for Lake, 2 for 2 on the day. Swinging the bat well. Pitch is in the dirt. 2 balls, 1 strike. Two-one pitch to Coates to the fastball outside corner, and the count even 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ground ball up the middle, past the diving shortstop O'Sullivan. So back-to-back hits to start the bottom of the 6th inning. And Panthers have a runner on for Bachillier. Now third baseman Vinny Bachillier waiting for Davis to toe the rubber. Pitch from Davis. Bachillier shows bunt, then pulls it back. And advancing to second on the wild pitch is Coates. So 1-0 count. Corner infielders are in as Bachelier showed bunt. Breaking ball in the dirt, blocked by Strong. So the count 2 balls, no strikes. And Bachelier not showing bunt that time, as Coates now in scoring position for the Panthers. Strong goes out to talk to his pitcher, Caleb Davis. So Strong back to the catcher's position. In the crouch, has the sign from the dugout as both him and Davis check the wristband to see what the pitch is. Bachelier back in the box. 2 balls, no strikes. Pitch. Fastball low and outside, blocked nicely by Strong. And the count now 3 balls, no strikes to Bachelier. First base open, so let's see if the Mustangs challenge Bachelier. Let's see if Coach Sullivan gives Bachelier the green light. Davis sets to the belt. The pitch. Fastball low and outside, 4-pitch walk. So runners at first and second for Rogalski. So for the Mustangs, it's another call to the bullpen, the 6th pitcher of the afternoon, and it's their closer, Nathan Morris. Enters the ball game with a 4.15 earned run average, 2 wins, no losses, This is his 13th appearance, 4 saves on the season, including the series opener on Tuesday here at the U. 21 2/3 inning of work for Morris. And he'll face a 9-batter Rogalski with runners at first and second, nobody out. So we'll see how the Panthers play it in a tie ball game. If they sacrifice Rogalski, looking to move the runners up 90 feet for the top of the order, or if they let Rogalski take a crack at it with the runner in scoring position at second base in Clayton Coates. Well, Mustangs looking to the dugout for the pitch. And it's called out. They check the wristbands. And Rogalski shows bunt. Morris sets, checks the runner at second. Now Rogalski pulls back and he's hit by the pitch. So the bases are loaded for the leadoff man, Aiden Nordby. So bases are juiced for the leadoff man, Aiden Nordby. Morris checking the wristband for the sign. Off-speed pitch up and out of the zone, ball 1. Well, Panthers have already tied the game here in the bottom of the 6th. Solo leadoff homer off the bat of Matteo Lake. And now golden opportunity for the Panthers. Pitches outside off the plate, ball 2. No, 2 balls, no strikes for Nordby. Nobody out. Coates at third, Bachillier at second, Rogalski at first. And for the Mustangs and Coach Reed Peters, the game is right here, right now. And that pitch up and out of the zone, ball 3. Well, 3 balls, no strikes to the leadoff man. See if Coach Sullivan green lights the leadoff guy, or if the take sign is on, as Morris has yet to throw a strike since he's entered the ball game. First pitch plunked Rogalski in the back as he showed sacrifice. And now 3 balls to Nordby. Fastball right down the chute. 3 balls, 1 strike. Nordby taken all the way. In the on-deck circle, center fielder DJ Scott. Fastball outside corner. Nice paint job by Morris. Pitcher's pitch. Runs the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nordby looking to put the ball in play here. 0 for 1, 2 walks here this afternoon. And he does so. Line drive up the middle of the center fielder. And holding up at third is Bachillier, as he had to freeze and make sure that ball was through with the play being behind him. So the Panthers on top 8-7. And here comes the center fielder, DJ Scott. So first hit of the ball game for Nordby puts the Panthers out on top 8-7. Bases still loaded, nobody out. As Morris sets at the belt, facing the two-hitter Scott. That one's fouled above the netting, above the Panthers dugout down the first base line. Oh, no balls, one strike. Breaking ball misses up and in. Count even, 1 ball, 1 strike. Change up low and in the dirt, blocked by Strong. Kept in front of him. So the count tilts into Scott's favor. 2 balls, 1 strike. Bachillier at third, Rogalski at second, Nordby at first. Fastball in on the hands of Scott, pushes out to shallow center field. Bluffing the tag at third is Bachillier. 1 out for the right fielder, Will Aspie. So 1 away for the Panther right fielder, Will Aspie. Base is still loaded. Mustangs outfield playing Aspie deep. Fastball outside corner, nice paint job by Morris, called strike 1. Two have scored here for the Panthers in the bottom of the 6th inning. 3 hits, 3 aboard. Pitch is up and outside, ball 1. Aspie 1 for 3 with an RBI single already this afternoon. Run scored. Fouled straight back into the netting. Down 1 ball, 2 strikes. Morris sets out the belt. Pitch in on the hands of Aspie, and he's able to fight it up out of play and lives to see another pitch. Another 1-2 pitch up coming from Morris. Foul tipped into the glove of Strong, and down on strikes is Aspie. Oh, 2 outs for the first baseman, Dom Agrella. Breaking ball high and outside, high and inside, ball one. The base is still loaded for the cleanup hitter. Dom Agrella looking for his first knock of the ball game. Another breaking ball, that one's in there, called strike one. 2 flyouts and a strikeout for Agrella here this afternoon. That pitch hits Agrella, and he's down to first base. No, might be called a foul ball, as Coach Sullivan quick to come out to dispute it with the home plate umpire. And Coach Sullivan at least gets him to go talk to his partner about what he saw. That fastball right and up and in on Agrella. Try to raise his hands up. The trainer comes out to look at Agrella where he got hit on the hand. Well, the umpire is still conferring out by the pitcher's mound. And they stand with the foul ball call. So the count 1 ball, 2 strikes to Agrella. And Morris and the Mustangs off the hook for the moment, as that would have been another run for the Panthers. Instead, the 1-2 pitch. Fastball fouled out of play. Another 1-2 pitch coming from Morris. Fastball outside corner, called strike 3. Another delayed strike call. Definitely a strike, but the delayed call, and we're headed to top of the 7th inning. Panthers 8, Mustangs 7. Top of the 7th inning, and the Mustangs go to the bench. Pinch hitter Kenny DeSalle. He replaces first baseman Josh Pernetti. And fastball from Kai Peterson is outside, ball 1. Fastball inside corner called strike 1. One pitch is shot through the right side by Kenny DeSalle. A leadoff single by the pinch hitter DeSalle to start off the top of the 7th inning. Mustangs down a run. And that brings out Coach Sullivan, and there'll be a pitching change for the Panthers. New pitcher into the ball game for the Panthers, number 18, right-hander Gage Eastlick. And he'll face the right fielder Nico Regino. With nobody out, runner on first base. And off and running is DeSalle. Called strike as DeSalle steals second base. So tying run now in scoring position for the Mustangs. Eastlick sets at the belt, checks the runner at second base. Off-speed pitch, misses low and outside. One pitch from Eastlick. Breaking ball, foul down the third base line. Coates back to the squad after talking the signs over with Eastlick. Check on DeSell at second base. Pick attempt. DeSell back in safely ahead of Nordby's tag. Line drive off the bat of Regino out to the right fielder. Aspie gets the ball back into Nordby. And DeSell had to hold up to make sure that ball wasn't going to be caught by Nordby. So runners at the corners for the Mustang. Offense, nobody out. Top of the 7th inning, Panthers 8, Mustangs 7. That brings up the third baseman, Kieran Davis. First hit of the ball game for Regino. Regino steals second base on the breaking ball called strike from Eastlick. So corner infielders come up for the Panthers with nobody out. Runners at second and third now. Eastlick a long look in to Coates for the sign. The 0-1 pitch, breaking ball, and reaching for it is Davis, and he fouls it in front of his dugout on the third base line. So no balls, 2 strikes. Eastlick's 0-2 pitch. Fastball to the shortstop, Rogalski, and he bobbles it, and Davis safe at first base. Well, runners at the corners again for the Mustangs. Nobody out after the error by Rogalski. Check of Davis at first base. He's back in safely. 8-8 ball game here at the U, top of the 7th inning. Fastball misses low, ball 1. Off-speed pitch swung on a miss by French. Bunt to Eastlick. And French, beside himself, can't believe that the run didn't score, but that ball was straight in front of home plate. So unable to do the job is French. Does have the runner move up on the sacrifice 90 feet. So one away, runners at second and third, once again for the Mustangs. Number 9 batter, Nick Strong. 3 for 3 here this afternoon. That pitch is fouled out of play. So Eastlick ahead, no balls, 1 strike. Breaking ball, another foul ball off the bat of Strong, out of play. No balls, 2 strikes. Eastlick's 0-2 pitch. Ground ball, 2-hopper to Rogalski. His plays at first base. 6-3 put out, and the Mustangs take the lead 9-8. So top of the order, Jack Tomlinson. High ball into foul territory. Bachillier moving over, and therefore the putout is Bachillier. So we're headed to the bottom of the 7th. Mustangs 9, Panthers 8. So bottom of the 7th inning, Mustangs 9, Panthers 8. Leading things off, Bryce Tweet, the left fielder. Fastball in on the hands of Tweet. Fly ball out to the right fielder, Nico Regino, and he's there for the putout. Well, 1 pitch, 1 out for Morris and the Mustangs. Brings up the designated hitter, Matteo Lake. Fastball outside corner, called strike 1. Lake 2 for 3 in the ball game. Off-speed pitch off the plate outside, ball 1. Swing, says the home plate umpire. 1 ball, 2 strikes. One-two pitch, high fly ball to right center field. Tomlinson in front of the warning track for the out. So Lake gave it a ride. So Coates bats with 2 outs, nobody aboard. 2 for 3 this afternoon. And breaking ball up and in, ball 1. That breaking ball catches the inside corner, strike 1. One pitch swung on a miss by Coates. Morris's 1-2 pitch. Foul ball off the bat of Coates into foul territory. And there to make the grab is the new first baseman, Blaine French, as DeSalle stays in the game to play outfield. It was actually DeSalle that made the catch off the bat of Lake as Tomlinson moved over to left field. On the top of the 8th inning, 2-3-4 O'Sullivan, Medians, and Santander for the Mustangs. And back out to work for the Panthers, Gage Eastlick. Fastball low, ball 1. Fastball up out of the zone, 2 balls, no strikes. Two pitch is high, ball 3. See if O'Sullivan has the green light here. 3-0 pitch from Eastlick. Fastball's in there, called strike 1. So O'Sullivan taken all the way. One pitch line drive off the bat of O'Sullivan out to Scott in center field for the first out. So Eastlick able to come back from being down 3-0 to O'Sullivan to get him to lead off the top of the 8th inning. Brings up the second baseman, Zach Medians. Breaking ball drops in there for strike 1. Fastball misses outside, ball 1. Eastlick sets the 1-1 pitch. Fastball in on the hands of Medians, fouled straight down. So the count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Off-speed pitch outside, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Eastlick's 2-2 pitch off the plate, and Median's able to hold up. Count full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Breaking ball fouled down. Got a piece of coat, so the home plate umpire go out, give Eastlick a new ball. Count remains full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Another payoff pitch. Breaking ball, strike 3, catches the inside corner. And Zach Medians not happy as he thought it was ball 4. Tossed the bat, started headed down to first base. And sets the second out. And that brings up Cole Santander, the 4-hitter. 0 for 3 this afternoon with 2 strikeouts. Fly ball down the right field line, giving chase is Agrella. And that one's going to get into the Panthers bullpen down the first baseline. Out of play, no balls, 1 strike. Breaking ball is in there, called strike 2. The 0-2 pitch from Eastlick. Fastball fouled straight back off the bat of Santander. Another 0-2 pitch, breaking ball, backhanded by Bachillier on his feet. Fires to Agrella at first base. So we're headed to the bottom of the 8th. Mustangs 9, Panthers 8. For the Panthers in the bottom half of the 8th inning, 8-9-1, Bachillier, Rogalski, and Nordby. And Bachillier lays down a bunt, bare hand by the third baseman Davis, and it's a leadoff single as Bachillier gets an infield bunt single. Well, that brings up the shortstop, number 34, Elijah Rogalski. He showed bunt once here already, and Morris put it in his back. We'll see what happens here as Rogalski squares again. Gets the bunt down to the first base side. Morris has it. Flips over to French at first base. So the sacrifice is recorded 1-3. Moving up 90 feet into scoring position is Bachillier. So leadoff man, second baseman Aiden Nordby. Breaking ball's in there, called strike one. So for Morris, the Mustangs closer, he's already thrown 2 complete innings. Came in relief in the bottom of the 6th, got all 3 outs there. 3 up, 3 down the 7th, and here his 3rd inning of work. And another breaking ball to Nordby, another called strike. Well, as a closer, hard to get that same adrenaline feeling when you first come in out of the pen, especially late in the ball game. Morris inserted into the 6th inning. Has had to go sit, watch his team bat, and then get back up in that closer mentality now for the 2nd time. That fastball swung on and missed by Nordby. A big strikeout by Morris. That brings up the center fielder, DJ Scott. 2 away, runner at second base is Bachillier. Morris's breaking ball is down, ball 1. One 0 pitch from Morris. High fly ball out to center field. Right center field, and it's Regino, the right fielder, with the grab. So leadoff single, and the Panthers strand him. We're headed to the 9th. Mustangs 9, Panthers 8. Center fielder Kenny DeSalle leads things off here in the top of the 9th inning. New pitcher into the ballgame for the Panthers is Gabe Petroselli. Pitch is up, ball 1. Petroselli, the 4th hurler for the Panthers here this afternoon. Fastball low and outside, ball 2. For Petroselli, a 1.17 earned run average, his 8th appearance. 7 2/3 inning of work. Panthers closer has 4 saves on the season. Fastball outside corner called strike 1. Second plate appearance for DeSalle this afternoon is a base hit up the middle. Able to cut it off as Nordby, but DeSalle getting down that line, and Nordby a little shaken up on the play as he limps back to the second base position. Right fielder Nico Regino bats with 1 aboard, nobody out here, top of the 9th inning. DeSalle 2 for 2 since coming in and pinch hitting for Pernetti. And a check on DeSalle at first base. He's back safely ahead of Agrella's tag. Regino 1 for 3 this afternoon, 2 runs scored. DeSalle swiped second his first time, so the Panthers paying close attention to him here. Bunt attempt by Regino is a foul ball. Regino shows bunt once again as Petroselli sets in front of the chest. Check on DeSalle at first base. He's back in safely. Short lead that time by DeSalle. Regino showing bunt. A 1 pitch in the dirt, blocked by Coates. Make sure DeSalle cannot advance on the wild pitch. A nice job by the catcher, Coates. Regino once again squares to show bunt and gets the bunt down the first base side. Fielded by Petroselli, flips it over to Agrella for the 1-3 sacrifice. Breaking ball from Petroselli is outside, ball 1. So 1 away, runner in scoring position for the Mustangs is DeSalle. Third baseman Kieran Davis at the plate. Fastball outside corner called strike one. Count even to Davis. Oh, 1 ball, 1 strike to Davis. That pitch goes behind Davis. Off-speed pitch as Petroselli lost control of that one. Somehow it missed Davis. So the count 2 balls, 1 strike. Two one pitch from Petroselli is a fastball outside, ball 3. Petroselli sets at the chest. Fastball, fly ball down the right field line. That one's going to get out of play. Count full, 3 balls, 2 strikes to Davis. Three-two pitch from Petroselli to Davis is a fastball swung on and missed for the second out. That brings up the first baseman, Blaine French. Off-speed pitch, Blaine French, roller to Agrella. He steps on the base for the third out. We're headed to the bottom half of the 9th inning. Mustangs 9, Panthers 8. Bottom of the 9th inning, Mustangs 9, Panthers 8. Nathan Morris back out to work. And he'll be facing the heart of the Panthers order, 3, 4, 5, Aspie, Agrella, and Tweet. Fastball, ball 1 as Aspie able to lay off. Line drive off the bat of Aspie into foul territory, out of play. The count even 1 ball, 1 strike. We'll see if Morris stays with the fastball or if he comes off speed now to Aspie. Wind still blowing in towards home from right field. Off-speed pitch indeed is high outside, ball 2. Morris unable to control the changeup there. For the Mustangs, 9 runs, 11 hits, no errors for the Panthers, 8 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors. As Morris winds, the 2-1 pitch is fouled straight back into the net, and the count even 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two pitch is fouled out of play by Aspie. Elevated fastball, but Aspie able to get a piece of it and get it out of play. Now the count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. Morris winds, 2-2 pitch is called strike 3. Breaking ball on the outside corner, and Aspie unable to pull the trigger. Well, Panthers go to the bench. They call on Blake Tweet to get things going here in the bottom of the 9th with 1 out. And first pitch is high, ball 1. Blake Tweet batting .367 on the season. And he's pinch hitting here for Agrella. Foul ball off the bat of Blake Tweet. The count even 1 ball, 1 strike. One pitch from Morris. Fastball outside, ball 2. One pitch is fouled out of play. Count even 2 balls, 2 strikes. Morris toes the rubber. Deep breath, and now the wind, the 2-2 pitch. And another foul ball out of play off the bat of Blake Tweet. Blake Tweet settles back into the batter's box. Morris on the rubber. Another 2-2 pitch. Fastball outside off the plate, and Morris wanted it, and home plate umpire did not give it to him. So great eye by Blake Tweet, and the count's full, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Fastball called strike 3, and that pitch was farther off than the one before it, and the home plate umpire gives it to him. First pitch from Morris is fouled straight back off the bat of Bryce Tweet. No balls, 1 strike. So tough strikeout for Blake Tweet as he takes a pitch that's just off the plate from Morris for ball 3, and then Morris comes back with one that's further off the plate, and the home plate umpire calls it. So for a batter, that's a tough strikeout. Breaking ball inside corner, called strike 2. Well, Panthers down to their final strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Trailing the Mustangs by a run. Breaking ball into foul territory in front of the Panthers dugout down the first baseline. Oh, Bryce Tweet stays alive. Another 0-2 pitch up coming from Morris. The 0-2 pitch. Fastball hammered into the fencing in front of the Panthers dugout down the first baseline, as Bryce was well ahead of that off-speed pitch from Morris. So the count's still no balls, 2 strikes. Pitch from Morris. Fastball up out of the zone. And an appeal down to the first base umpire confirms that Bryce Tweet did not go. Not the right angle for the first base umpire with the left-handed hitting batter. Need a 3-man crew to see that one. Unless Bryce Tweet really went around, and then the home plate umpire would just take it himself. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch from Morris. Fastball is a base hit up the middle off the bat of Bryce Tweet. So a great battle by Bryce Tweet. Extends the inning, and coming to the plate, Matteo Lake. Fastball inside corner, called strike one to Matteo Lake. Tying run at first base is Bryce Tweet, 2 away. 0-1 to the designated hitter, Matteo Lake. Change up, down and inside, ball 1. Morris checking the wristband for the sign. Toes the rubber, now working out of the stretch. Fastball up and outside, ball 2. Oh, good eye by Lake. Two one pitch is fouled down the first base line and gets the Panthers' first base coach, Shaq Robinson, airborne. And the count now 2 balls, 2 strikes. Oh, 2-2 count to Lake. Pitch from Morris is low and inside, ball 3. So now Bryce Treat will have a head start with the full count. And 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Oh, first baseman French playing behind. There goes the runner. And foul ball down the first base line off the bat of Lake. The count remains 3 balls, 2 strikes as Bryce Tweet walks back to first base, and we'll do it again. We'll have another payoff pitch. Panthers once again down to their final strike. Morris checking the wristband as the pitch call from the dugout. Lake back into the batter's box. Bryce Tweet at first base. Tweet off and running. Change up high, ball 4. And that'll bring up Clayton Coates. So runners at first and second. Clayton Coates the batter. After the conference, Morris back to work. An off-speed pitch misses inside, ball 1. And Nick Strong not happy, the catcher for the Mustangs, as he thought that was a strike. And home plate umpire talking to Strong right now. Breaking ball is in there, called strike one. Oh, 2 off-speed pitches to start the at-bat for Coates. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. Morris backs off the rubber, looking into the dugout. As the number sequence, looks at his wristband. Off-speed pitch is in there, so 3 off-speed pitches to start the at-bat. Count 1 ball, 2 strikes. Panthers down to their final strike yet again. Morris a long look at the wristband. Toes the rubber. Bryce Tweet, Matteo Lake, the base runners. Breaking ball swung on and missed, and that's the ball game. Mustangs 9, Panthers 8. We'll be right back with a recap. So the final score from Sacramento, California at Union Stadium, the San Joaquin Delta Mustangs 9, Sac City Panthers 8. For the Panthers, 8 runs, 11 hits, 2 errors. For the Mustangs, 9 runs, 11 hits, no errors. With the loss, the Panthers fall to 14-10 overall. They are 5-4 in the Big 8 Conference. Losing pitcher Gage Eastlick, his record 0-1. With the win, the Mustangs improved to 19-6 overall. They are 10-2 in the Big 8 Conference. Today's winning pitcher, Nathan Morris, his record 3-0. Top hitters for the Mustangs, Pernetti, a double. DeSalle off the bench, 2 for 2. French, 2 for 4 with 2 RBIs. And Nick Strong, 3 for 4 with 2 RBIs. On the Panthers side of the score sheet, top hitters, Scott had 2 RBIs. Bryce Tweet, 2 for 4. Matteo Lake, 2 for 4 with a home run, 2 RBIs. Clayton Coates, 2 for 4 with a double. And Bachillier, 2 for 2. Today's game time, 4 hours and 1 minute. That's right, 4 hours and 1 minute. 9-inning ball game, 9/8 the final. Panthers back in action this Thursday, March 31st, right here at the U for another Big 8 Conference matchup against the Modesto Pirates. First pitch for that contest, 2:30 p.m. On behalf of the visiting Mustangs and your host Panthers, thank you for tuning in wherever you may be.